Okay. Hi, this is Chakra Wanda. I had done an earlier reading, and it seems that although the duration said 45 minutes, I did a chakra angelic reading, and it seemed when you view it, it only shows 15 minutes. If it's maybe it's my device, but I hope, or it's been raining a lot here in the south where I'm at, so it could be that the last recording or scope didn't go through fully, but I'm hoping that'll clear up. So I thought I would make up for that. So this is Chakra Wanda. I'm going to turn the camera around. I have to. Hi, Justy. How you doing? I have to. I'm going to turn it around so you can see me, but then I'll turn it back around to do the reading because my iPhone doesn't work very well. Well, no, you know what? I'm also viewing it. I'm talking on the iPhone, using the iPhone camera, but I also have my iPad up so I can see who's tuning in. So, okay, sure. How can you be more happy? Okay. All right, I'll take this first question. Let me get the cards, okay? And you'll focus on the light. All right. How can I get that on the light? Hold on. Be right with you. So yes, I see your question. How can you be more happy? All right, so thank you for entering into the room. I see us in a sacred space as I prepare to deliver an angelic, a sacred message to you with regard to your question. And I'm taking a moment right now asking that the Creator, the presence that created all, you're welcome, hon. The presence that created the total universe, this power that expands beyond what we can even imagine. You see, the light before you is only a flicker from the most powerful divine light that came out of thought. You are like that light. And within you, in the essence of who you are, is an expansiveness beyond the light. You're here on this earthly plane as a spiritual being full of power, an ever-ending, never-dying light. It is in the moments that when you're able to be quiet and go within, journey within, away from thought, away from care, away from concern, away from the idea and the illusion of limitation, where you're able to be as expansive as the light that created you. That light splintered off into you as a soul, wanting to have an experience as you, causing you to be filled as your spiritual being, be filled in the vessel that you're in, how to go within without thinking too much. Well, let's first go with doing a reading for your question about how to be more happy. And so I am going to do a reading for I have put my glasses on, Van Baker. I'm taking your question, your first question about how to be more happy. And so I've already done an opening prayer, and I'm getting ready to pull the cards. And I'm going to turn the screen around a little bit so you can see me. Hi, good evening. It's real late, but I'm here to provide a reading for you, okay? So now I'm going to turn the back around and give you your reading, okay? So here we go. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. And how I like to do the cards so that we are interactive is for you to tell me which card I should turn over first. Go with what your gut tells you the angels are speaking to you about the first message to an answer. There you go, hon. Thank you. Wow. Twin flame. Now, we just talked about light. Now, you know, twin flame, are you familiar with the term twin flame? I'll wait for you. Yes, you told me to pick the middle card, and I'm asking you, are you familiar at all with the term twin flame? Okay, all right. All right, I want you to keep that in your mind, in your memory here. I want you to look up what twin flame. Twin flame has a lot to do with the heart. It has a lot to do with the idea that there is an exact equal when it comes to you as a soul. When you were created from the Holy Spirit as a soul, there was a splintering that took place and 2 souls were created, and you're the opposite of that. They're twin flames. Oftentimes people see that as soulmates, more in a romantic way, but necessarily doesn't have to be. So in other words, a twin flame could be someone that you come in contact with, and you know that they are your, I guess you could say, soul mate in a very deep and soulful and expansive way. And it almost seems like they feel the other side of you. But oftentimes it may not be that they are there for emotional or romantic. My wife maybe, or maybe not. Well, that is a question of the heart. That is a question that is answered from within you. This question that you asked about how to be more happy, look at the image there and the energy of it. There's the protection of the male for the feminine energy. And there's a comfort level as if they're both at home with one another. In twin flame relationships, sometimes one may not recognize the other as their twin, but the one that does recognize the other as the twin. So sometimes there's this running after sort of scenario that takes place. So let's see what the message on the card says, and I'll read it to you because here we go. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. But one thing I want to say to you that they want you to know is oftentimes our twin flame relationships, we have to go back to the own flame within ourselves. And sometimes we look on the outside for someone else to fill the gap within ourselves when we actually have to have the love affair with ourselves first. Everything we say we want from someone else, are you actually giving that self or allowing yourself to have it within you? In other words, looking on the outside to be fulfilled. I've only ever been romantic with my wife. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Not many people can say that. So perhaps the twin flame. I want you to do some research on that, though. Okay? You had, well, there's more information, though. Which card next should we pull for you, if you'd like? The left or the right? The left or the right? Or are we done for you? But you did have two other cards. Very good. Cancel, clear, delete. This angel is the Archangel Michael, the angel of protection, of strength, of cutting cords. Cancel, clear, and delete. And so this angel says, use only positive words and thoughts as, let me do this. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form, and ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So any doubting that has been going on, any heaviness about what you're questioning, what they're saying to me is there's maybe some back and forth going on. Yeah, doubt. Right. Okay. Here's what they want you to know. First of all, that you have the gift of vision and of knowing. Okay? You have the ability to be able to expand and create scenarios and ideas that are greatly expansive. But what happens is the energy of doubt gets in there and expands it can possibly expand it in a negative way. The thing is that there's a gift, though. There's a gift that you have, a visual, a spiritual gift of seeing that comes to play. And they want you. I have had visions before. See? Yeah. Okay. First of all, you're full of beautiful gifts. And one of the most prominent ones is your gift of vision, of spiritual sight. I want you, if you haven't heard the term third eye, visions of a life after this one. Ooh. I want you to, if you haven't heard the term third eye, as I mentioned to you earlier, to look up twin flame, also look up third eye. And they're wanting you to spend time with meditation and quiet time to possibly reduce your amount of time with stimulation with television or radio. Perhaps it's the early part of the morning, or perhaps it's late at night, where you're quiet, where you're resting, and you allow your spiritual sight to expand. Read up about the third eye, okay? That's coming up. Let's go into this final message for you. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? You see this? This is what I really am blessed to be able to do. Vant Baker. We just talked about the eye, right? Well, I know, are you familiar with the term clairvoyance? The term clairvoyance means spiritual sight. We've been talking about this. They spoke to you about this as I showed you the card of cancel, clear, delete about vision. You acknowledge about vision, and now they're confirming. This is confirming and clarifying. And this angel, Raziel, says the angels are helping you with your spiritual sight so to awaken fully, so you can clearly see heavenly love. Heavenly love, twin flame. Possibly the next